Hello, in this screencast we will see how a user sends a request to Django and how this request is converted to a response, and what are the various layers through which the request passes before it's converted to a response. So you are here, you are the user, the browser. You're gonna send a request to some kind of front-end server. This front-end server can be Apache, it can be Nginx, some kind of web server which doesn't know about Django or Python. This probably is gonna proxy the request back to some kind of server which knows about Django. It can be any WHI compliant web server. For example, it can be Gunicon, it can be mod WSGI, it can be UWSGI, some kind of server which knows about Django. Now this after this Django comes in picture. This whole part is Django, and this will convert a request back to a response. So before the request is handled, a request started signal will be sent. This signal will be used in case you want to catch this signal and then do any kind of processing before a request is even started. Once this request is started, urls.py, in that URL resolvers will try to find out what is the view function which can be applied to this request to get the response and send that back. But before that happens, two middlewares will come in picture: the request middleware and the view middleware. Those two have a shot at applying at getting a request and responding even before the views get a chance at responding to your request. So in case these view middlewares or the request middlewares come in picture, they might be modifying your request, and then they might either respond by returning a response directly, or they can convert your change your request which passes through to the view. If your request passes through to the views, then the view function will come in picture. This is gonna be in views.py, and this will talk to the models, to the database, the models.py, and get the data back in the view. The view will then pass this data to the templates. The templates will be rendered with this data, and this will convert the response. It might be in form of HTML, it might be in form of PDF, CSV, anything can come back from templates. Now the view will respond with this response back to the user, but before that happens, the response middleware might come in picture and it might modify your response. But if that doesn't happen, the response goes back from the views back to your browser.